Shailendra, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Would you please share some of your professional journey with us? How has your journey been, and what have been some highs and lows?
Well, it's been 16 odd years that I've been working around, and it was undulating with highs and lows. Obviously, as I started off, initially it was too tough for me to cope up to the pressure environment, and but it's all about how you get on with it, and how this that's how it separates the boys from the men. You show the maturity out there, and then you go on to taking things in its own stride. So attitude mattered to me. So lows were not too many as such, except it was a learning curve that just went on exponentially growing up. Highs, yeah, I can say highs. Your own motivation, your own achievement gives you your own motivations. And in my case, it has been a couple of rewards right at the beginning of my career helped me get onto the game ahead. And a couple of highs was the first promotion that I got as a salesperson, which everyone would want to. And it's like everybody else, I started in the sales career with very basic designations to start with. So the first promotion itself, I would say, was a bit of high to start with. That gave me enough kick to really get going on it. To me, learning in any professional word or a personal word for your individuality, it's all important that you have the right attitude has to have your middle name. It has to have your middle name as attitude. And the ownership in anything that you do is the key word. Anything that you do, ownership is the key, and you need to go beyond what is your KRAs or KPIs. But ownership is something that's very much a key. You don't have to look at this being your task or my task or somebody else's job. It's the common objective at the end of the day that matters, and somebody who shows that comes out distinctly different in the society and in the careers as well.
I guess the key word is ownership, really.
Indeed.
That's
indeed.
Nice.
Well, college gives you a lot of fundamentals and all your grooming and development based on the values that you inherit from the college. So it's always good that the students gain a lot of fundamentals down in college, and they say the application is mother of all learning. So you have to apply all that you learn in the college. So I think I learned a lot of fundamentals in college, and that takes you a long way.
And how about the behavioral aspect? Whatever you learned in your college, you think there was substantial learning in terms of...
Right.
And that too you've carried forward and brought into your work.
Indeed. Behavioral fronts, yes. Initially you are a fledgling. You start sort of budding professional in the college. All those formative ages, one needs to really, work and sharpen in the business areas if you're a management student. But at the same time, individuality, behavioral fronts, yes. They say that people are hired for their skills, but then they are fired for the behavioral faults, which is true in a way. So behavior key is a key, and it's always good that people start taking behavior as an attitude, as their second nature, right at the word go in the college itself. So that's more important. Well, lined up, I would say I'm happy to be here talking to you on a day where I got my second elevation. So lined up, yes. I have to set up a business franchise going forward for my company. There are lots of areas that I have to work on end to end, right from starting from the recruitment down into getting a franchise established, looking at the profits going forward, and building careers for people where I'm genuinely interested in. Building people's careers is something which is very important. So I want to build a team which is ready for tomorrow, and in their own individualities also. I should be able to give them a good solid strength of character to them to take their lives ahead and professions ahead. So I think it's all about leading a particular team at the end of the day is something that I lined up myself for.
Okay, that's very interesting.